Ettore Recagni was born on April 19, 1952, in Cremona, Italy. Raised in a region with a strong football culture, Recagni's passion for the sport began at a young age. His early years were spent playing in the streets with friends, which fostered a love for the game and honed his understanding of football. Recognizing his potential, his parents encouraged his early involvement in organized football, leading him to join local youth teams in Cremona. From an early age, Recagni's natural footballing ability stood out. As a young player, he was known for his exceptional footballing intelligence, ability to read the game, and versatility. Though not always the most physically dominant, his technical skills and vision on the field caught the attention of scouts from bigger clubs. His journey through the youth ranks eventually led him to Cremonese, a team that was gaining recognition in Italy's second division during the early 1970s. Despite his promising start, Recagni's playing career was relatively short-lived. He played for several small clubs in Italy, spending time at Cremonese and other regional teams, but he never quite reached the heights of Italy's top-tier players. While his playing career didn't provide major silverware or widespread fame, it was an important formative period that provided him with the insights and experience needed to embark on a successful coaching career. His time as a player laid the foundation for his later achievements as a coach, especially his understanding of team dynamics, tactical organization, and player development. Transition to coaching. After retiring from his playing career in the early 1980s, Ettore Recagni made the natural transition into coaching. He began by working with youth teams and smaller clubs, quickly proving his abilities as a tactician and motivator. His coaching career took off in the Serie C and Serie B leagues, where he worked with several clubs in Italy's lower divisions. His approach to coaching was deeply influenced by his time as a player, with a focus on team structure, discipline, and adaptability. Recagni's early coaching years saw him focus heavily on defensive organization, building his teams from the back with a disciplined, pragmatic approach. He was highly regarded for his tactical acumen, especially in terms of positioning, match preparation, and in-game adjustments. His ability to analyze and break down his opponent's strategies set him apart from many of his peers, and his reputation as a meticulous and strategic coach began to grow. Career peak, managerial role at Serie A club. Recagni's big break came in 1999, when he was appointed head coach of Serie A club Sampdoria. The club had experienced some success in the past but had fallen into a period of struggle, and the management saw Recagni as the ideal candidate to steer the team back to stability and competitiveness. His previous experience coaching in Italy's lower divisions had given him a reputation as someone who could work with limited resources and achieve solid results, making him a logical choice for Sampdoria's rebuilding project. Recagni's appointment was met with cautious optimism. He was tasked with improving a squad that had underperformed in recent years and with bringing the club back to its previous levels of success. His tactical discipline, focus on team unity, and sharp understanding of Serie A football gave him a solid foundation to work from. One of his primary goals was to establish a strong defensive system, something that had been lacking in Sampdoria's performances before his arrival. Under Recagni's leadership, Sampdoria's defense became significantly more organized and disciplined. The team showed resilience in difficult matches, and Recagni's strategic approach began to bear fruit. The club moved away from relegation battles and finished in a respectable position in the Serie A standings. Recagni's ability to bring out the best in his players, particularly in defensive roles, was key to this turnaround. While the club didn't experience a major trophy haul during Recagni's time at the helm, his focus on defensive solidity and tactical discipline played a crucial role in stabilizing the team. His influence as a manager helped Sampdoria remain competitive in Italy's top league, despite facing strong opposition from bigger clubs with more financial resources. Main achievements: revitalization of Sampdoria, 1999–2000. Ettore Recagni's tenure at Sampdoria, although brief, marked a period of significant improvement for the club. Taking over a squad that had been underperforming, he implemented a tactical system that focused on defensive organization and discipline. This shift in approach helped Sampdoria improve its league standing, and the team avoided relegation, finishing in a mid-table position in Serie A. Tactical expertise and defensive discipline. One of Recagni's most significant achievements as a coach was his ability to organize teams defensively. His coaching was grounded in a solid tactical framework, with a particular emphasis on maintaining shape, defensive resilience, and minimizing mistakes at the back. Recagni was known for his meticulous approach to match preparation, often analyzing opponents' strategies and making precise adjustments to counter their strengths. Youth development and player trust. Recagni's ability to nurture young talent was another of his strengths. He provided opportunities for emerging players to shine, and many young talents who worked with him during his coaching career went on to play at the highest level. He fostered an environment where players felt trusted, and this helped instill confidence in the team. His willingness to work with younger players and give them responsibility contributed to the overall depth of his squads. Managing in Italy's lower divisions. Before making it to Serie A, Recagni had considerable success in Italy's lower divisions, particularly in Serie B and Serie C. His ability to work with limited resources and turn smaller clubs into competitive forces was one of his trademarks. His time in these divisions laid the groundwork for his success in Serie A, where his tactical approach remained consistent but adapted to a higher level of competition.